Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me okay? How do we test this microphone? Where are my settings? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can I get pen and paper too, please? All right, everybody. Today, what we're going to be doing is we may analyze a deal that we got under contract that we're pretty excited about. We may make some calls. We're looking for some deals right now. We're looking for more investors. We're looking to buy some more real estate. Right now is a great time. We've been looking at a lot of deals here recently. We've made a lot of offers. Not all of them have worked. Some of these sellers are still trying to get a little bit too much for these properties based on where current interest rates are at today. But we do have a couple. We got one under contract right now. I need to zoom out just a little bit so we can see this whole thing right here. Let's talk about the properties that we got under contract right now. How am I going to be able to answer questions and stuff? You going to read them to me? We're out of paper. All right, so today I want to tell y'all about two deals that we got. Right now, it's been hard, man. I mean, 2023, do we have more? In 2023, man, we've been looking for deals. We've made a ton of offers. It's been really hard to make a lot of these deals make sense. In the 1 to 4 unit range, prices are still pretty high, even though they've come down quite a bit. Prices are still high compared to here in Austin, at least. They're still high compared to what our debt is going to cost us, and also, excuse me, what we're going to be getting in rents. It's hard to make a lot of these deals make sense and work. So we haven't. What have we bought this year? Earlier, a couple months ago, month and a half ago, we bought 9 houses in Lubbock. We bought those subject to. We put $5,000 down in order to buy them. There was about $250,000 worth of equity in those 9 houses. That was a pretty interesting deal. What else have we bought? We've wholesaled some deals. We've got property under contract. 2 properties under contract right now. 2 we're wholesaling. 2 we're going to end up buying. And I want to tell you about the 2 that we're buying because those are really interesting deals, and we've been itching to find something to buy. I mean, Matt and I love doing deals. We love buying deals. We love buying real estate. And this year, it's just been a little bit more difficult to make a lot of these deals make sense. So we've been adjusting with the current environment and negotiating deals where they need to be. But it's a huge opportunity because we haven't had this much leverage or opportunity to buy bigger deals at such a discount than we do right now. Over the last 5 years or so, we've bought a ton of different properties. We bought a bunch of single-family homes, duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes, small commercial. That's what we bought. We bought 4 units in Llano. We bought those 9 houses in Lubbock. What else did we bought? We bought 3 duplexes here in Austin, Round Rock, and 1 in Harker Heights. But over the last 5 years, we've built up this portfolio. We got about 100 or so doors, and we've made a lot of money buying these deals. Now, over the last 5 years, we had to be very aggressive on how we were buying them. In 2020, 2021, prices were going through the roof. All you had to do is list your property on the market, and you're getting 50 plus offers, 100K over asking price. And that was a great time to flip houses and buy deals below what market value was at the time, in order to lock in some equity and then also gain the equity on the back end, whether it was a cash out refinance when rates were still low, or we ended up selling it. But we were able to build up this nice portfolio. Me and Matt and partners, through the growth fund. We've bought over 100 or so doors, properties. We've flipped a bunch. We've wholesaled a bunch. And now is an amazing opportunity to go out and buy some bigger deals. I think one of the our favorite deals that we've ever bought was this 14 unit mobile home park in South Austin. And that one has done really well. No issues with that one ever. That's the one we pitched to Grant Cardone on the Real Estate King TV show. But we're seeing a lot more opportunities for some retail shops. We got a retail spot under contract right now in Florida. I want to go through that one with you guys today. Some multifamily, mobile home parks, storage units. There is a big opportunity to buy some really great deals right now, bigger deals that we want to bring some investors in on and buy together. So we've been hunting. We've been making a lot of offers. We've looked at a ton of stuff, and just to be honest, just like always, most of the stuff doesn't quite make sense. But there has been some really good opportunities that have come recently that we're still negotiating, still working. And I mean, I think we've made like 400 plus actual offers on some commercial deals in the last couple of months. We're still following up with those, and more is coming in every single day. So if you have any deals that you want to partner on, if you have any deals that are for sale, or if you got a listing, send it to us. We want to check it out. We want to make an offer, but we have to buy it at a price that makes sense. Can we get this up, Kat? I want to get this up so I can draw for you guys. So let me first show you guys one of the. There's always something with these lives, right? Let me first show you guys this condo that we got under contract. Let me find it. Parkway. What'd you say? All right, that's good. Can we, okay, this is fine. All right, so we got this condo under contract. This is going to be one that we flip. We have not done many flips this year, mostly because I personally don't think it's a really great time to flip properties unless you just got a home run of a deal. But I mean, properties are sitting on the market for a lot longer than they have been. Properties are, no, not yet. Properties are not selling for as much as they once were, and so you really got to go in and buy these properties at an extreme discount if you want to flip properties. But this is one. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys, and then I'll go through the numbers with y'all. But this is one that an investor reached out to us. It's over a great location. I mean, honestly, you probably could not ask for a better location than this one. It's right over here on the south side of the river here in Austin, right next to Zilker Park, right next to Barton Springs. Amazing location, highly desired area. And this property, an investor owns it. He owns this one and like 9 others. He's owned it for a while, I believe. He owns it free and clear. And he reached out to us because he had it listed, and he wanted to he wanted to get it sold because he's looking to do the same thing. He's looking to trade up, buy some bigger, better deals, and he wanted to utilize the equity and cash that he's already got in this property in order to go buy another one. He wanted like 500,000 for it, and let's see if we can pull up some comps on the MLS. He had it listed at like 560, which was really high. He had it listed there for about a month or so. It's currently vacant. He took it off the market, and he was going to potentially lease it out like he had been the last, however long. But the problem is if he leases it out, he's not going to be able to sell it as easily as he could if it was vacant. So he reached out to us, and he wanted to sell it. And I asked him, well, hey, what do you think it's worth right now? Like, what price would you have to list it at right now in order for it to sell on the market? And he said 515. And the reason he said that is because one of these properties was listed at 515. It might have been this one. Nope, looks like this one was listed today. 495. Let's check it out. Maybe the other one's under contract. He had dropped it all the way down to 525, 519. Yeah, this one's been sitting there at 519 for a minute. Interesting that this one got listed 3 days ago. How big is this one? 1220. How big is ours? Oh, y'all can't see, can you? Let me change this sharing so y'all can see my whole screen window. All right, can you see my whole window now? Yeah? You see the MLS? Okay. All right, so this one just got listed at $495. Good news. All right, so anyways, he said that he thought it would be worth like 515 or so. I was like, well, look, man, if it's worth like 515, looks like they're all the same square footage. 1220, 1220, 1220. If it's worth 515, then we are going to have to buy it near 400,000. I said, that's the price we'd have to pay. Similar to you, we're investors, so we have to buy this at a price that makes sense. I'm not sure if that does or not for you, but if it does, let me know. And I also talked to him about buying some of these bigger deals together. I think this guy likes buying like 1 to 4 units. He seems to buy them cash, give or take. Maybe he gets a small loan on them, but he buys them cash. He has them free and clear. And the conversation didn't go extremely far, but I told him, look, if you're willing to sell it at like 400, let me know. We'll come in, we'll buy it, but we have to be near there. He went silent for about a week and a half or so, and then he called back and said, hey, I'm under contract on another property. I need to sell this one. So I want you guys to take it off my hands. I need to get rid of it. I'm going to 1031 this sale into the purchase of my new one. So let's get a deal done. He said, I'll sell it to you guys for 450. I was like, no, we can't do that. We probably need to be near 400. A little back and forth. He came back and said, okay, let's do 400. I said, well, now we need to be at 380. And we locked it up at 380. The property needed a little bit more work than I thought. When you're looking at these pictures, it looks all great. But the paint isn't perfect. There's this back patio that needs a little bit of work done to it right here. So it's not in perfect condition, which we thought it was. And he had said it was. So after we after we went under contract, brought our contractors out there, went and viewed it, and we brought it down to 372.5. So I want to run you guys through the numbers on this, because what we're going to do is we're going to buy it, and we are going to flip it. So purchase price, I want to show you all what we're going to do on this one, how much money we're going to make, and how we're going to get it done. And just know that this is the only property this year that we have flipped or really have considered flipping, just because the market's not great, but we got such a good deal on this one, it was hard to say no to. So purchase price is $372,500. Rehab, it really doesn't need any rehab. If we wanted to, we could go do a simple make ready on it, with a little bit of the paint touch-ups, the stuff on the back gate that I was telling you about. But we're going to try not to. We're going to try to just list this the day that we close on it. So rehab, $0. We are going to get a hard money loan on it, and we're going to sell it. Now that there's a new listing out there at $495, we're probably going to come in somewhere around $485,000, $480,000. Get this thing sold quick and move on from it. So it's going to require about $60,000 down. I'm gonna run y'all through all the costs here. $60,000 down payment. We're gonna get let's just call it a $310,000 loan, just for simple math. $310,000 loan. We're gonna pay 2 points on that loan. So that's gonna be $6,200 in points. Our mortgage payment, let's call it's a 9.99% interest rate for the hard money loan, 310. 0.999. 310 times 0.0999. So our monthly mortgage payment is going to be about $2,600. Let's just call it mortgage. $2,600. Our insurance is probably going to be about $3,000, but we're going to get most of that refunded back to us after we sell it. Just call it $3,000. Utilities / taxes. Let's just call it $700 a month. We'll include HOA in there too. All right. So what I'm doing is these are all the costs that we're going to have with this property. Because a lot of these are holding costs, right? So now let's calculate how much money we're going to make on the backside. Should I do it right here? We'll just do it right here. So we're going to sell it. Let's just say conservatively, we're going to sell it for $480,000 after closing costs. After closing costs on that 480 times point, let's just call it 0.96. We'll net closing costs would be realtor commissions, title fees, escrow fees, etc. We'll net about $461,000. Now, I assume we're going to have this for about 2 months from when we list it, get under contract, close it, sell it. So that means we're going to have 2 months of holding costs. Because remember, we're not doing anything to it. The day that we buy it, we're going to list it on the market. We're already getting pictures taken, have everything ready to roll. So what do we got here? Mortgage and insurance. So 26, oh, sorry, not mortgage and insurance. Mortgage, taxes, utilities, HOA, 2,600 plus 700 times 2. So now we need to subtract 6,600 bucks for our holding costs for 2 months. Then we need to subtract our closing costs on the buy side. Let's just call it 10,000 because remember we had two origination points with the lender. And there'll be some title, escrow fees, things like that. So let's just call it 10,000 on the buy side, buy closing costs. That leaves us with 461 minus 6,600 minus 10,000. That leaves us with 444, 4. And we bought it for 372, 500 minus 372, 500. That leaves us with a profit of $71,900 net profit, give or take a little bit, depending on what closing costs are. And if we sell it exactly at 480, maybe we sell it 485 and make a little bit more money. But we're going to be gaining over a 100% return in less than 60 days because remember our down payment is $60K and our profit 60 days later is going to be about $71,900. Great deal. We'll buy these all day, every day. This was an anomaly. We're not seeing flips and deals like that, like this one right here, come across our desk. We see a lot of opportunities for flips, but none that make sense. Otherwise, we'd be buying them. So this is one that we got under contract right now that we're closing in a couple of days. That's going to be a great, quick little investment. Do we have any questions or anything? I can't see any. Anybody have any questions? Nope.
They say they like the breakdown.
Good. All right, what we're going to look at next is we're going to look at this other property we got under contract. This is a really cool one. This one as well came in through our website. Let me find it. All right, so this one's in Florida. We got anybody watching from Florida right now? This one is in Pace, Florida. All right, so let's look this one up. We put this under contract last Thursday. This one's really interesting. Let me go ahead and share my screen. The window. All right, so can you guys see? All right, so check it out. It's a little strip center. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 units on this strip center, and we also get to rent out this billboard right here. So this strip center, this guy and his partner have owned it for a long time. I think they bought it in 2008. So they bought it in 2008. They've owned it ever since. It's been a really great property for them. It looks like they do a really good job on management. Some of these tenants have been here for forever. Like this pizza place, I hope this is a good pizza place. Pizza and Pasta. This place has been here since for 17 years. Socio's Pizza and Pasta. I want to look this up. I want to see their website. Yeah, Pace, Florida. Let's check it out. This place has been here for a long time. Let's see some photos. 17 years in business in this spot right here. Looks pretty good. What do you think Dave Portnoy would think? What do we got here? Little calzone action. Anyways, this pizza place is one of the tenants. It's been here for 17 years. So they're obviously doing good in this location, serving up good pizza. We got Muddy Paws grooming facility, Tangles Family Hair Care. This picture is old. I don't think that these are all of the current tenants. We've got a vape shop. We've got antiques. What do we got here? Emily's Closet, massage place. Looks like it was listed for lease back then. No longer is. It's fully occupied right now. And then we got, there was a Keller Williams office there. I told the boys we're going to be raising rent on that one. But they're no longer a tenant. So this is an old, picture. But it gives you a good idea of what it looks like. And they also rent out this billboard right here. So someone pays to advertise on this billboard every single year. But great property, good location. I'm learning a lot more about Pace, Florida. This highway right here is a really busy highway. Everybody I talk to in Pace says that the place is growing. There's a lot of new developments. This is a great location along this highway. It gets a ton of traffic, and it's right here in the path of growth. So that's great news, and we love to hear that. Property looks to be in good condition. You know, there's not a lot of deferred maintenance. They do a good job of keeping it clean. They do a good job on the landscaping, making it look nice. Looks like they planted some. Anybody know what these are? What? Anybody know what these things are right here? We may want to plant some palm trees out here by the beach. We've never really owned any properties like this that would, qualify for us to really take into consideration the landscaping of the property. But this one would be one where we have to really look at this and see what can we do here to improve its value, keep it nice, make sure that the tenants are happy, the tenants are staying in business, and are generating some income so that we can also generate income by renting it out to them. So we have this under contract. Seller reached out to us. They did a refinance earlier this year, and after they did the refinance, now is not a great time to refinance properties. So when they did it, it really negatively affected their cash flow. I think they got a hard money loan on it, and the new hard money loan with an interest rate of like 12%. And the new principal balance of the loan has dramatically affected their income. The NOI on this property is about $135,000. We've got it under contract, and we're looking to purchase it at about $1.45 million. So let's do some math. The purchase price is, let me stop sharing my screen so you guys can see. All right, so the purchase price is $1.45 million. The NOI is around $135,000. Now, this is a triple net property, right? Taxes, insurance, maintenance, all these things are going to be passed back to the tenants. And we will be collecting straight cash flow. So let's look at this. If the NOI is $135,000 and the purchase price is $1.45 million, what is the cap rate that we are buying it at? Put it in the comments. What is this, Instagram? Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Put it in the comments and tell me what our cap rate is. Remember, your cap rate, capitalization rate, is your NOI divided by your sales price. So in this example, the NOI is 135 grand, and the
Andy says
9.3. Now, this is not with this is without passing back some of the taxes and insurance. So as soon as the taxes, insurance, and some of the expenses get passed back to the tenants, the cap rate is going to increase. But this is what it is currently, as is today, the way that they have been operating it. Now, all of the leases are on 1-year leases, which isn't great, but the owner has been having them on 1-year annual leases because he wants to increase the rents every single year. Now, that can still be accomplished without 1-year leases. You can have the rental increases built into the leases over a 3, 5, 10-year period, however long is needed. So what we need to do is we're going to come in when we buy this and or beforehand. We may start talking to the tenants and doing some tenant interviews prior to purchasing the property. Come in and see if they'd be willing to extend their leases, 5+ years. That would be helpful for us. It'll help us get a better loan if we're able to get that prior to closing. But regardless, we're going to do interviews with the tenants to see if they want to stay and what they're going to be willing to renew at in terms of length of the lease. Now, the rates and the triple net and all that stuff can be negotiated, and we're going to be willing to work with them. But we need longer term leases in place in order for a bank to feel more comfortable. But here's the good thing. Most of these, over 50% of these tenants have been here for 7+ years. One of them's been there for 17 years, and the others have been there 7, 8, 9 years. So they've been here at this location for a long time. And I have a feeling that they're going to want to continue to stay there, and we want them to stay there as well. Some of the other tenants have been there 2, 3, 4 years. I think only one has been there 12 months or so. So that's really good. We got tenants who have been at these locations for a long time. Their businesses have survived COVID and all these things. They're doing good, and we want them to stay as much as I'm sure that they want to stay. So we're going to come in, pass back some of these expenses to the tenants. We are going to raise rents where we can and if it makes sense, but we don't want to push these tenants out there, and we can't go above market rents. So we'll push wherever we can, but the owners have done a good job of keeping rents raised to market, as they continue forward, and that's one of the reasons why they had these 1-year leases. And we want to try and get, if we can get as y'all know, debt is not great right now, but if we can get a 70% loan on this 145, let's run through some numbers. So 70% of that is going to be about $1 million. We'll just call it that. $1 million loan. So put down 450. $1 million loan. If we can get like a 7.75% interest rate, interest only loan, that means our debt is going to be $77,500. Remember, our NOI current as is, not doing anything to the property. Our current NOI is 135 grand. So that means our cash flow, the day we purchase it without touching the property or doing anything to it, is going to be $57,500 divided by our cash invested, which is $450,000, is a 12.7% cash on cash return. This is great. Then when we raise the rents, pass back some of the triple net expenses to the tenants, cash on cash will increase, NOI will increase, expenses will decrease, cash flow will increase, and it's going to be all around a great deal. Plan for this one is to hold on to it. So we've got it under contract. We've got a little bit of time to close. We're shopping debt right now. If you are a lender watching this and you want to lend on this here in Pace, Florida, please reach out to us and let us know. But these are the types of deals that we're looking at right now. And it is possible to make deals work in today's environment with debt being, the cost that it is, but sellers have to be willing to sell at a price that makes sense in order for the deal to work. So if you have any deals that you want to partner on, if you have any deals that you're exploring that you want us to look at with you, let us know. I'm going to show you guys how to submit that deal right now in the event you do have one. And if you are a lender and you can lend on this deal behind me, please reach out to us too, because we want to work with you on it. We need some good debt. Ideally, we get something like that if we can, but we need to figure out a way to make it work. But even with bad debt terms, it's possible. So let's look at this. Over here on our website, if you got a deal that you want to partner on, just go to our website, teifkerealestate.com. Once you get here, hover over this investors tab, click submit a deal, and then come in here and fill out this info: your name, your email, phone number, the address, how the deal was sourced, what the seller's motivation is, how we can make a profit, what are they asking, ARV, repair estimate, what's the story. So tell us the story of this deal, why they want to sell, what's going on here. Is it under contract, yes or no? Submit it. If you got a contract, go ahead and upload it here. If you got if you don't have a contract, just upload a picture of it in here. Submit it. Our team's going to reach out to you, and me and Matt want to look at partnering on this deal with you. We got a lot of things we're looking at right now, and ultimately what we're going to do is buy some more real estate. I do want to make a offer for anybody watching today. How many people we got on here? 500? I do want to make a special offer for anybody watching today. We got our Entrepreneur Real Estate Workshop. Can y'all still see this? Cool. Entrepreneur Real Estate Workshop event coming up December 1st and 2nd in Dallas, Texas. We did this earlier this year in Austin. It was actually in Cedar Park or Leander, but it was only one day. So we took some notes from it. We figured out and thought about how can this be a better event? How can we do it bigger? How can we do it better? How can we help more people at this event? And so we decided to make this one a 2-day event. It's in Dallas, Texas, because that's what the people said they wanted. We did a poll, and y'all said Dallas is where the next event should be, so that's where we're doing it. But it's a 2-day, fully packed event. This is going to be all about real estate investing. Hey, can you hand me that book right there, please? Kat? 2-day, fully packed event. What we're going to be doing in this event is going through the Entrepreneur Real Estate Workshop workbook. We're going to be doing things such as teaching you how to buy real estate deals, the entrepreneur basics and the rules, the entrepreneur method, how real estate builds wealth, different assets, how to build a team and who those team members are, different exit strategies such as wholesaling, raising capital, fix and flipping, seller finance, subject to, buy and hold. What are the deal requirements? If you are watching this right now and you got a deal, do you know what your deal requirements are? Do you know all the things a deal must have in order for it to be a deal, in order for you to push it through? If the answer is no, then you need to be here at the Entrepreneur Real Estate Workshop. What is the deal flow? From A to Z, the first step to the 12th step, 13th step. What are the steps you have to follow once you get a deal under contract in order to see it all the way through? Then we're going to be talking about finding deals, how to identify opportunity and value, knowing your market, where to find deals, finding deals exercises. We're going to go through analyzing deals. What are the factors of deal analysis? What's the buy and hold formula? What is the seller finance formula? The wholesale formula, fix and flip formula. We got some exercises to ensure that you know, what is that?
Just why it's different than
Yeah, we got some exercises to show you to make sure that you know how to analyze these deals. Financing, where to get it, how to get it, different types, and partners, how to find partners, how to structure partnerships, and how to do more deals with partners. Now, at this event, uh, we're going to be doing deals live with the participants there. We're not just going to be up there reading from slides and having you write stuff down in your workbook. This is going to be a live event where we're calling deals that you got. We're helping negotiate deals that you got. We're writing contracts. We're, having our deals and our team there so that we can do these live in front of you and with you so that we can get more deals done together. There's also going to be over 200 plus real estate entrepreneurs there, investors, agents, wholesalers, deal finders, your future partners, people with capital, people with deals. You could easily get $1 million worth of value simply from just speaking to every single person there, forming the relationship, and building your network. In order to be successful in real estate, you're not going to be able to do it alone. You need to do it with a team, and you need to do it with your network. And so that's going to be the other aspect of this. We have a few different ticket tiers. General admission, you get to attend the event. Executive tickets, you get better seating selection. And once you get to the executive ticket tier, you get access to an exclusive after hours network and mixer. The VIP experience, you get all the above. You get a network and lunch provided. You get the best seats available. We got some other special stuff that is only going to be accessible for the VIP members or VIP ticket holders. And you also get access to the exclusive after hours network and mixer. So you don't want to miss this. The tickets are available right now. We have early bird prices available. These are going to go away October 15th, but they're on sale right now, the early bird tickets. And like I said, for those who are watching this today, if you want a special deal, if you want to take action today, it's only going to be available if you take action on getting a ticket today. Send us a DM wherever you're at. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you're watching this from. If you're on YouTube, go to our Instagram, hit the follow button, and send us a DM and just say REWS. This will tell us that you were a participant in today's live, and we're going to send you a special discount code for executive tickets, but only if you take advantage of it today. Send us a DM, REWS. We'll get you hooked up. If you miss it, if you miss the opportunity today, no worries. Make sure you go grab a ticket. We're going to see you in December, and I guarantee this is going to be the best real estate experience you're going to have in 2023. 2 days, fully packed. Me, Matt, our entire team, all the entrepreneurs doing deals live in Dallas, Texas, making money, getting deals done, and growing together, building our network and our family and our net worth. So we'll see you there. Send us a DM, REWS. It's only going to be available today for you to take advantage of a special price for executive tickets, early birds while they still are around. And we'll see you next week.